Hello, my name is Alberto and I'm here today to help you assemble one of our bookcases. On this case, the reference 301, which is the reference that you will find on the end of the box. Very simple bookcase, is a 3-shelf bookcase, low bookcase, very simple to assemble. For the sake of the speed of the video, I already have opened all the parts from the box. So inside the box you will find a couple of sides, so left and right. In this case will be the right hand side if you look at it. Right and left, you will find a top, one crossbar, a base shelf, a couple of adjustable shelves, 3 back panels and 2 back panel connectors, as well as, of course, simple instructions and a little box or carton box, which inside you will find all the kits that you need. So very simple again, some wooden dowels, some metal brackets for the shelves, little tacks, very small nails, and one size screw, 14mm screw. So like that. All the tools that you need to assemble this item is pretty much just a little screwdriver and a small hammer, or any hammer. It's just to attach the back panel. On this case, again, I will leave aside the handheld one, and I would use a power drill, which can easily be used, there's no trouble. Just be aware not to put the screws too far. But again, on my case, it's just a question of speed for the video. But you can do anything without doing the power drill using a simple screwdriver. I'm gonna just clear a little bit of the table because I need the space, so I'll put the shelves aside. Top aside for now, you won't need it. So you start, just choose one of the sides. Again, you can see that I'm using a little cloth. I'm just using a normal blanket on top of a dining table if you wish. Very easy to assemble when you are, standing up. Or if not, on the floor on a carpet will be just fine. You would avoid scratching the parts. So, part down, and then you would find, of course, at the end. So we've got, this is one of the sides. On this case, number 2 on the assembly. And then, of course, we got bar number 4 and the base shelf number 5. You would find that at the end of these, they all have a little holes for the little dowels. So I like to start just fitting them all. Fit those little dowels on the holes, on either end of them. They're very loose on this, so they'll be alright. Let them to fall. Just leave them there. Both ends. So now we got at the top, this base one is gonna be fitted at the bottom of it, like there. Let me just get this right. So there. You'll find a difference because on the back you have the little screw holes for the screw, and on the front, of course, is nicely finished. You won't find that. So that being the front. And they'll be in the back. The back has a groove for the back panel. So just feed them on the holes as such. It's important that they go down together straight. Don't fit one side and then the other because they are pretty tight. So just go down as one in one go like that. And to attach them, you will find a couple of holes. One in there, the other one, of course, right at the back. So just screw them nice and tight. I like to screw it down because then you can put your weight on it. It makes things easier. Same in there. Just make sure that they are nice and tight. They must be tight because if they are not tight at this stage, the whole thing is going to be quite wobbly in the end. So that's nice and tight. Bar number 4, here we go. You find on bar number 4, 2 sides are unfinished. So that side, one of them goes just under the top, in this case that, and the other one is on the inside. And the finished sides, of course, is what people will see, is what you will find. So in this case, they go like that, like so. So this being the inside, unfinished, where the top goes, and finish on the front and finish at the base. You also find that they have holes, little countersunk holes. That hole again is for the head of the screw to go in, because if not, the screw is just not going to be long enough. So just make sure that the countersunk holes are facing down. Again, same thing as we did it before. One hole, nice and tight. There you go. You go on the balls. Put it in there. Now all we need to do is put the next panel on, like that. Just find the little holes in there. It should fit nice. Like that. Done. And same process as we did before. 3 screws. There you are. Nice and tight. Just put it around. You can see it. Okay. Next one. So that's the frame of our bookcase. That being the front. Nice and firm. At the moment it's going to be a bit wobbly because what's going to give in the real structural strength is the back panels once we nail them out. So don't worry if it's too wobbly. As long as they are very nice and tight, you'll be just fine. As it is. So next step is to put the top, which we got it in here. The top, again, underneath is going to be unfinished. The top is finished. Front and back, there will be a difference. The difference is that on the back we got the groove for the back panel, just like we got on the back. So I like to just put it flat on the floor. We fit the little dowels either end. Right at the top, you will find in each corner this little hole. One for each dowel. It's just a guide. It doesn't have any structural function, but it's just a guide to know exactly where you're going to put it. So in this case, we just stud the whole thing down, making sure that the front is on the right place. So we've got back to back, front to front. So down just fell off in it. And they should fit just nice, like so. So attach them together. Here you are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Again, long screws. One at the end. And then, so now we got our bookcase with a top. That's the bookcase with the top. Next step, back panel. To do the back panel, I like to put it nice and flat, with the top just hanging over, because then you have a nice flush area here. Then we got 2 connectors. They will be slightly different. They have a little cut at either end. The longer one goes at the bottom, and the shorter one goes at the top. But this is going to be pretty obvious because the other way around, it just won't fit. So it's a one way, so just like so. Back panels, on this case they are again finished on the inside, they're being lacquered, and on the back they are unfinished. So the finish of course goes on the inside, with the unfinished on the outside. Fit them like so. There you are. Same thing in the next one. There you are. So that's them. Nice place. One thing, and then of course we just need to nail them around. One thing that's very important is to notice that the back panels, they are nice and square, so they are gonna give the square, you know, to the whole frame. So just make sure that the frame is nice and square on both ends, with the top and on the side. Make sure that they are touching. Then of course we got a little bag of nails. Just open them up. This is when we're gonna use our little hammer. I like starting always from the top because that's what gives us a square. You should arrive with just 3 on either end of them. one, two, and another one on the end. Again on the other side. Nice and square. Always nice to put a little tuck at the end, right at the end of this crossbar, so avoid sliding. Okay, nice and thick. I'm going to put 3 more at the bottom. Close it. Got to put 3 in there as well. So at the end of each panel, 3 little nails. I'm going to need some more tongues. Orange is going to have some tongues. Open. And I didn't count the little tucks, but my colleague is just bringing some. So we're going to need pretty much 3 in there, and then another 4 on either side, so another 8 of it. Just give me that. Thank you. Got plenty of them here. Just put about 4 on either end. And 4 more on the other side. That's the end of our bag. So nice and tight, all the screws are there. Just turn around. That's our bookcase. Now it's very sturdy. It's not going to go, it's not going to be shaking left to right, because the back panel is going to give you the strength. So all we need to do now, of course, is fit the shelves. So in this case we got 2 shelves. Again, there'll be unfinished on the bottom, finish at the front and top on the frame. To fit them, we got these little brackets. Let's see if I can show you that. You will find that there is an adjustment. You have 3, so I usually put it in the middle, and then I see what it takes me. If you need it to go up and down, you just move it up and down. So 3 in there. They're gonna fit nice and snug. So I'm gonna turn this around because I can't reach it. So, there we go. There you are. And then the shelf literally just fits like so. So again, if you need to adjust, just go up and down a little bit. You can go 50 mil up or 50 mil down. And the same with the next one. So this side. Same process. Shelf it. There you are. So that is our bookcase. Nicely assembled. Very sturdy. Adjustable shelves. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for purchasing one of our products. Thanks a lot.